I'm Liz Parker, Senior Editor of Candy Industry. Today we are talking with Carly Schildhaus from spokesperson from NCA, National Confectioners Association. Thanks for being here with us.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited to chat with you.
So as everyone knows, Sweets and Snacks Expo is coming up this month in Chicago. So my first question for you, do you have any tips for first-time attendees like myself?
It's a great question. It's a lot of show, it's 2.5 days. We've got more than 800 exhibitors and thousands of products that are going to be on site. So we are really excited for anyone who's coming back, but also so excited for first-time attendees. And the key things to know are that it is an amazing place for education where you can get a lot of insights, certainly for networking, where you can get to meet a lot of people from within the confectionery and snack industries. And then, of course, as mentioned, so many products for sampling as well, getting to see all the brand new innovation, as well as check out some of your old classic favorites.
And as a follow-up to that, are there any must-see sections of the show for either first-time attendees or people who have attended before?
I think being out on the floor shows you the best. It's the best showcase of everything that is out and about, everything that might be coming to shelves in the coming year. But I highly recommend checking out our featured product showcase, which is also a place where you'll get to see the most innovative new product award winners, and that's where you'll see so much innovation. But I highly recommend, as you come to the show, take it all in, check out the different booths and see what's out there, as well as checking out all of the amazing education sessions that we have.
And as a follow-up to that, for your most innovative products category, what sorts of products have won in the past?
It's really fun because there are so many different categories, so many different things to try, and it's split out by that. We have seen a lot of great innovative products. I think to focus on a few of them, we've seen products that bring in innovation, whether that's in texture or flavor combination or just something you've never seen before. And when we say most innovative new products, we truly mean innovation. It is amazing to see what people come up with.
And for the winners, are they mostly big name companies or have a lot of smaller producers taken home the title?
It's such a wide range, and we're lucky in the confectionery industry to have those big global brands, as well as most of the industry are small to mid-sized companies. A lot of them are multi-generational and family owned. And so we do see a big mix. It's about the product itself. It's about what makes the product innovative. And we do actually have a small business award as well. So we have different qualifications for that one specifically so that we can showcase a product that is from a small business.
Okay. Can we also talk a bit about Startup Street? Can you explain what that is, why it's important, things like that?
Yeah, Startup Street is an amazing opportunity for some of those newer companies to showcase their products and to put them all in one place so people can, so buyers can come and check it out and see all of them in one spot. It's a great launching pad for companies as well that are looking to break into the industry. As stated, there's so much innovation. There are so many products out there. So being able to shine a light on some of these newer products and newer companies is really special.
Sure. And in the past, has this event been kind of like a launching pad for the upstart companies to become bigger?
Oh, absolutely. It's a great place to showcase those brand new companies and brand new products that'll be out on the market.
Okay. And I think Jenny Spinner, our chief editor for Snack Food and Wholesale Bakery, has a few questions as well.
Yeah, I am a Sweets and Snacks veteran. I've been going since before it was even called Sweets and Snacks, All Candy Expo. And I was wondering if you could tell us about the treat bag, which is an ingenious way to keep people from getting to be swag pigs, to use a term. How does that work?
When people come to the show, they'll get a special branded bag, which is I think is a fantastic bag, not just at the show, outside of the show. So I'll plug that. And then they are able to, take and enjoy some of the samples, maybe bring some back to their office or to their family. And it's a nice opportunity to try some new products and pick up a few favorites to take with them.
Yeah, it's a great idea because the rookie mistake that I made the first time that I went was, instead of, picking up samples for later, I just went crazy and ate, salted caramels and pork rinds and just like anything that anybody was offered me. Because, mom raised me to, be polite and accept any food that somebody offers you. By noon, I was so sick. I mean, everything was amazing, but I regretted my choices. So it's great that you provide that sample bag, which I still have mine from at least the last couple of years, because they're pretty nice. I wanted to, as this is a really great show feature. So there are eye-popping booths from some of the top producers, Nestle, Hershey, General Mills, Mondelez. But towards the back of McCormick Place, there are some of the smaller companies, some of the startups, and that is a great place if you're a producer to see what some of the up-and-comers are doing, spot flavor trends. Carly, I should probably let you talk a little bit about that because you're the pro.
We're really lucky. Again, we have more than 800 exhibitors across West Hall, and then we outgrew West Hall a few years ago, so we have Skyline Hall as well, and different organization. Everybody's mixed together. As you said, there are some very big eye-catching booths, and then there are the smaller booths as well. All of them have amazing products, and to your point, being able to navigate those and see trends across both the big booths and the smaller booths is amazing. So I recommend anybody who's coming, make sure that you hit every corner of West Hall and make it to Skyline Hall as well.
Yeah, it's a great thing. Liz, I'll throw it back to you. Liz does not know what the amazing thing that she's in for. It's a lot of booths, a lot of food, but it's a really well-run conference for retailers, producers, just everybody. It's a great event.
So what I also wanted to mention, this is the last year it's in Chicago, correct?
Yeah, we've had an amazing run in Chicago. We celebrated our 25th year in Chicago last year. And as we thought about the future of the show and the growth that we have, as I said, we outgrew one of the halls. We took on another hall as well. We looked to the future. It was important to us to be able to find locations that would be able to accommodate this massive growth of the show and what we anticipate in the future. So we'll be heading to Indianapolis in 2024. And then that starts a 10-year rotation, 2 years in Indianapolis, and then 1 year in Las Vegas. And we're going to say a fond farewell to Chicago. We're so grateful for the partnership and the hospitality for all this time, but we're really, really excited about the future in Indianapolis and in Las Vegas.
Sounds good. Should be interesting. Indianapolis is rather huge as well. I went to a Comic-Con there a couple of years ago before COVID. And then just to wrap this up, what is everyone's favorite candy or snack?
It's a great question. I'm happy to jump in and go first. I think what's exciting to me about the Sweets and Snacks Expo is getting to see everything that's out there and that's innovative. But I also think there's such a strong place for that nostalgic pull. And for me, a lot of my favorite treat in any given moment is the season. So we're coming up on the summer. Summer kicks off in June with National Candy Month. And when I think about summer and I think about National Candy Month, I'm thinking about treats that I can bring with me to, let's say, the pool or the beach, like gummy candy or bubble gum at a baseball game, or my classic favorite for summer, a s'more. That chocolate marshmallow graham cracker combination in summer is just completely unbeatable. So that's what I'm thinking about right now in May.
That all sounds good. How about you, Jenny?
That's a great thing that you brought up, nostalgia, because while Sweets and Snacks is a great place to spot trends, it's Sweets and Snacks is the first place I had acai before it was in like literally everything a few years back. So I'm looking for new stuff, but this is a controversial opinion. The first candy that I usually have is a circus peanut. don't slam circus peanuts around me. I'm a big fan. And also, my late father was a big fan of Necco wafers, so I pick up those. And then in terms of snacks, there are a lot of companies doing really fun stuff, traditional and innovative, in meat snacks. So I tend to get some of those. And yeah, it's hard to pick favorites, but those are some of my highlights. That my answer might change tomorrow. It probably will change once I get at the show, when I try the next new thing or something I've never had before, because it's a great place for new stuff.
That all sounds good, although I know circus peanuts are very divisive. I'm not a huge fan, but I also haven't had them in a while, so maybe I need to try it again. But so for me, I'm a fan of pretty much anything chocolate, and there's been a lot of interesting stuff nowadays. Like technically I can't really have chocolate because of some dietary restrictions, but there's a lot of like plant-based chocolate and things like that have been interesting. But my favorite is usually chocolate with something inside, like chocolate with peanuts or almonds or things like that.
All really great choices. And I think, Liz, just to your point, you'll be able to see at the show how these companies are really meeting consumers where they want to be met, whether that's through smaller pack sizes. I know, Jenny, you talked about sort of so much happening and so many treat opportunities. People really do see chocolate and candy as treats, which is a great, which is great. It's an important part of the conversation. And then also meeting consumers where they want to be met in terms of the types of treats that they have. So any kind of dietary consideration that they're able to take into account. And we're seeing a lot of that innovation as well.
That should be interesting to see that at the show, and then definitely take back a few samples instead of because I've done that before at other trade shows as well. So, well, thanks for being here today with us, Carly.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to see you all at the Sweets and Snacks Expo, and I hope everybody has a wonderful National Candy Month in June as well.
Thanks.